Saturday morning here. It's about 10 a.m. Me and the Loo Meister just chilling. Had a coffee. Had a swim with Alice, one of our friends. Just going to fuel up now, have a little bit more food, and then get to the gym for a pull session. So we've got some seal rows to hit today. I think it might be 5 sets of 6, I believe, today. Could be.
Hey guys, Nick here again. So, bringing you a pool day today, featuring Alice here. So we got in this on, I think it was about Saturday the 9th of December. So it started with the one and only back movement that I kind of properly program in terms of percentages. So I got this and pull-ups are my two kind of main back movements. So I guess today we had 4 sets of 92.5 kilos, and this is the last set here actually. I think this was Alice's first time doing these with the bar, and she put me to shame with the form. So then we moved on to these neutral grip pull-ups, which I'm actually loving. I was doing wide grip pull-ups for a long time there, and then I was training with Evan Godby, who's one of Australia's best natural pro bodybuilders, at a gym not too far from this gym actually, and then just doing some posing here as well. Thought I'd chuck that in. Yes, I was training with Evan and he was doing neutral grip pull-ups, so kind of planted the seed to get into them in this next block. So I basically just do, I think today was only 4 sets of 10 I believe, so about 40 reps total, which is a good chunk of volume there. And then if I go over 10 reps, then I'll start adding a bit more weight. Doing these here. I just like the way these feel on the shoulders. And I find I get a better contraction on these than I would a wide grip pull-up. There's the back. Not too bad. I'm actually surprised. I usually hold a bit more body fat in my back at this weight. I'm about 81 kilos now, and deep off season. So we moved on to some dumbbell rows, I guess. I just use a slight incline from these for these, just to save the lower back a little bit. Again, Alice's form kind of putting me to shame. On these, you want to row back more towards your waist, just to help activate the lat all the way through the motion. And then moving on to these curls here. I like to keep my wrist straight, more like a hammer curl. So I find the twisting, my left wrist doesn't have the greatest mobility due to breaking my arm 3 times when I was younger. So I just keep it straight, keep it open, and then any kind of dumbbell standing curls, typically I'll add a little bit of twist on those. And that was it for this day. We've got Alice here doing some barbell curls. We got some matching shoes for a little Christmas present for ourselves. Alice got the black, I got the blue.
Relationship, isn't it?
And then finished off with a little bit of posing, which I'm trying to stay on top of in the off season. So I know I always kind of lose my way, and then it comes to competing again, and everything feels foreign to me. So yeah, trying to do a little bit of posing. It's more the back posing that I kind of forget how to do. Sunday session now, so a day later. Just wanted to get in a full weekend of training for you guys. Here we are battling with some calf presses. So I like to do all my calf work straight leg, just to keep the lower back nice and safe and not loaded. So 4 sets of 20, and you can see that look on the face there, just brutal. So we actually did some leg extensions, I believe second, which I think I got these out of order, but leg extension second, and then we're working on some single leg press here. If you haven't tried it on this machine and you got this Life Fitness machine, I'd actually highly recommend it. You're fighting a lot of gravity, especially at the bottom there. It's a pretty deep kind of range of motion, and it really hits the glute and hamstring kind of tie-in. It just feels brutal. So I've kept them in the routine now for about 2 or 3 months, and I've noticed the hamstrings and glutes are certainly coming along, which is good, which is what I need. And then we went on to leg extensions here, 4 sets of 12 reps. These actually felt pretty hard. I think this was about 70 kilos. And I've been doing these blood flow restricted, so going back to non-blood flow for this day certainly feels pretty good. From here we actually did some hamstring curls. I felt a tweak in my hamstring about 2 weeks ago, so I've been doing some isometric holds. A great way to get a little bit of feeling back in the hamstrings, and also just develop some strength back in them as well. So it's my left hamstring. So basically what I'll do is 3 sets of 8 and holding for 8 seconds as well. And then finishing off this day, one of the hardest exercises is just some light trap bar blood flow restricted deadlifts. So 4 sets of 20 with about a 30-second rest in between. So I don't know if you can see the blood flow wraps, they're right up kind of in the groin. When I do blood flow work on legs, I recommend about an 8.5 to 9 out of 10 tightness, and arms typically I always go about a 9. So as you get a bit of a pump, these will tighten up big time anyway, so you don't want it too tight. Yeah, that's it.